imagine you go into a Japanese restaurant, sit down at a not too sunny table, and order an algae salad. And you start eating the algae salad, and then you become totally sick. No. You then begin to make the still active chloroplasts in the algae. Do you remember chloroplasts? These are the small subunits in plant and algae cells with which they can do photosynthesis. And this is a process where sunlight light energy is converted into chemical energy like starch or sugar. However, let's go back to the restaurant. You begin to make the active chloroplasts your own and use them as only energy source for the next weeks or months. Doesn't sound like a story from a superhero adventure? And indeed, there is a superhero who has chloroplasts in his skin. It is the Incredible Hulk. My Incredible Slugs also uses chloroplast as additional energy source, but seriously, they cannot look as angry as Hulk. Especially this species, more look like Shaun the Sheep than Hulk. However, they are really, really beautiful animals, and they belong to a small group of marine slugs with the name Slug. Just enjoy. On contrary to Hulk, who is not the most introverted person when angry, my slugs are more reserved and has also the superhero skill to become invisible. Do you see where the slug is sitting? No? It's sitting here on the algae. They are not only beautiful elements, they only live in very beautiful places where we would go for holidays, and occurring along the shorelines and coastlines of continents and islands, mainly in the Pacific Ocean. And they become up to 4 centimeters long, and as I mentioned before, they are able to sequester the chloroplasts or steal the chloroplasts from their food algae. And how do they do that? This is an enlargement of the algae. They pierce the wall with their radula, this is a kind of tongue with teeth on it, and sucks up the content, and these green subunits are the chloroplasts. Most of the algae content is going through the digestive system, but we do not know how they are able to store the chloroplast in their digestive gland cells. And these cells are laying in these tubular structures here, which are branching through the whole body of the animal. And this process is called kleptoplasty, and my slugs are the only animal in the world who are employing it. My slugs are not going into a Japanese restaurant, but if they would only choose a small selection of algae with which they can do kleptoplasty. Kleptoplasty is a real fascinating survival strategy, and my slugs can keep cool when food is not available and switch from active eating to photosynthesis. But I have to say that only doing photosynthesis has dramatic effects on the animal. This is an animal who is active eating, and this is another animal who was starved for 6 months just doing photosynthesis. But however, it survived, so they will overcome hard times. The whole process of kleptoplasty is not clarified yet, and in the working group I'm a member of, we are studying how the chloroplasts are protected from digestion, how the slugs get access to the starch produced by the still active chloroplasts, and we are doing genome analysis, searching for genes related with kleptoplasty. And I would like to thank you for your attention and all the people supporting me in studying superheroes. And with this, I would like to pass the word to the incredible Alan.